Baffled by today's Thinky Dailies, so I'm going to record my attempt to see if my logic makes sense, and if I'm still stuck, I'm going to send it out to the world and see if somebody can help me. So here we are. Never seen this kind of puzzle before, but the rules are like this. Is you have to put down a bunch of 1x3 blocks. They all have to be connected to each other. They can't cover the numbers, and each number is going to tell you how many blocks are connected. Okay, so I know for a fact that any number 2 with only 2 empty spots next to it has to be a block, right? So like these both need to be blocks because that's a number 2. There's only 2 spaces. So same here, same here, same here and here. This corner one only has 2. This one has 2. This one has 2. Basically, any 2 that's along like a line of numbers only has 2 adjacent spots. They have to be blocks. This 3 is at the end of a line, so it also only has 3 spots, so those all have to be blocks, right? And then the 1s, if they have at least one definite block next to it, can't have any other block. So we know that's not a block. This is not a block. A 1x3 can't fit into this 2-tile nub down here, so that's not a block either, which means these 2 must be blocks. In the bottom right corner, the only way that block can exist is if this is a block, which means we know this is not a block because there's 2 blocks for this 2 in the bottom right. Okay, so same top right, if this has to be a connected group, these must be connected, because otherwise this guy right here is orphaned. Which means we also need the corner to connect everything, like that. So we're rocking and rolling, kind of. What to do from here? Well, we know that this dead end here, kind of in the middle, pointing left, this has to be a block because that's the only way to make this tile connected to anything. So we have that. This has to be an X because this 1 can only have 1 block next to it, which means we have to come down here, we have to come down here, we have to go across here, which makes this an X. And nothing can fit here, so this is an X. This has to be tile for that bottom left 1. So here's a 3, there's a 3. This guy has to be a 3. This has to be a 3. And then am I stuck? Let's see if I made some decisions too fast there. So we know this is not a block, which means this must be a block. And this must be a block, which means this has to be a 3. I think we're sure of that. Which means this has to be a 3 because there's no other way to make that fit. And this has to be a 3. And I just don't know how to connect this. So if we make a... That's it? That's the solution? Hold on a second. One of the rules is that all the... Oh! There's our problem. All cells without blocks have to be a connected group. I was trying to make all the cells with blocks a connected group. Okay, so I'm dumb. That's the fix. That's the solution. Okay, yeah. All right. I guess I don't need to send this out because I get it. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube for my friends and my fans to see. Okay, yeah, we're locked in. Thinky Dailies, check them out. They're cool. See ya.